Olá pessoal, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de A Noire, daqui que fala o vosso amigo João Pedro. Nosso último episódio, fomos promovidos ao departamento de homicídios e agora estamos com um homicídio entre mãos. Agora temos que investigar a casa da vítima.
Around to the right.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor
Este
syntactical
jovem
error,
tem cada
Detective
mania, estou a
Galloway.
ver, não?
I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identified.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Mas tem aqueles que diz. Este acha que foi o marido que a matou, mas pronto. Isso é que a gente vai descobrir. Ui! Trava, boa. Direita.
You need to turn left at the next junction.
Aqui não podemos passar, tá. Estão a honrar
Keep on
aqui.
going through here.
Estão a honrar por aqui.
So wait for the next turning and go right. Hey, come on!
Na intenção, sorry.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Right.
Calm down!
Porra, essa coisa bater em tudo. Eu não sei guiar, é mais que eu.
Take the next right.
Na direita. Estamos a chegar, pessoal. A residência da Harry. É uma casa bem humilde, aparentemente. Não está
I'll
ninguém a
find the
ouvir.
back door. Wait here a second.
Foste bater para quê? Se sabes que ela está morta. Entras assim na casa das pessoas, assim, à balda? Oh, ela vivia com o marido, pois é, esqueci-me
Side
de
window's been
podia
jimmied.
estar
Looks
aqui.
like somebody's creeped the joint.
Oh, um jornal. Cutscene do jornal não interessa muito, é só mesmo para apanhar. Óculos.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Don't think
Uma
this is
chave.
anything.
Uma chave. Se calhar para mim seria, mas. Olá, sapatos.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
43 por. Realmente 43 é muito alto para uma mulher. A não ser que eu seja um traveco. Será que temos um traveco aqui nos. Será que nos anos 40 já existiam travecos? Olá? Acendeu a partida?
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems.
Ah, ela vivia.
Speaks to
Estão
motive.
separados. Se vê sobre,
Crime
encontra
scene evidence still
no
weighs against
apartamento
it
tal,
being the
tal.
husband.
Ok.
Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Entrada
Don't
forçada.
take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Acendeu a partida. Lá morreu em.
Homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Agora temos que falar com os vizinhos para ver se sabem dar alguma coisa.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more
Ficaste
than
muito
10
nervosa.
years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Foi maus
Did he
tratos.
come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
com quem estão maus tratos. Com quem estão maus tratos. Mas também porque o que ela estava a dizer, ela encharcava dela. Ela era cada besana e o marido dela separaram-se todo dia como o caralho. Estão a ver?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
Até
I don't think
que
Jacob's our man,
escolha.
but we should see what he has to say. That's the cop from the newspapers.
Olá, já se conhecidos? Vocês ouviram? Eu passei dos jornais.
It's left at the next intersection.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. Skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Stay on this road.
Este gajo é um daqueles que diz assim. Imagina, este galo é violado. Imagina que uma mulher é violada às 3 da manhã na rua. E diz ele, estava de mim foi às 3 da manhã. E o cara não disse, né? Não, mas vocês não viram, né? Eu acho que era a Lucia. Este gajo é um machista. Estou a ver que este gajo é um machista do caramba. Espera aí.
Watch it, will you?
Opa, já fiz porcaria. Tinha um sítio que não era. Mas há aqui uma estradita que pode ser que por aqui seja. Por aqui já dá.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. Follow my lead.
Desculpa, mas eu vou à frente. Desculpa, mas eu vou à frente.
Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatic
Oh
my
RKO,
God.
pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Ok, agora toca a dar aqui um giro para ser. Toca aqui a dar um giro.
Slightest hint that you're a flight
Hmm?
risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas.
The oldest problem there is.
Disse
What to do about the old lady.
de ameaça de morte. Ele estava a ameaçar a mulher. Ok. Isto incrimina de certeza,
He'll
porreiro.
be back any moment. Just sit down.
Uou. Onde é que tu ias, pá?
Size 11s.
46, não é. Não é ele. O que a gente encontrou na cena do crime era 41, acho eu. Não estou enganada, era 41. Não estou em erro, só. Deixa eu ver as pistas. Exatamente. É 41. Não. Não é este. Não é ele. Eu sei que ele tenha dado ao trabalho de calçar.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Espera aí uma coisa, pessoal. Acho que me esqueci de ver qualquer coisa na casa dela. Não estou em. Não. Bora lá falar com ele.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
I know?
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
I know, vais
Look,
levar um
I'm
inglês.
telling you, I don't know.
I know?
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home.
Ah, pois
Called
eu
me
não.
last night. I said no.
Ah, tu não foste, ok. Não foste.
Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Mais uma peta que a vizinha disse. Mais uma peta que a vizinha disse-nos. Espera aí. Mais uma peta que a vizinha disse-nos.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, detective?
Porque tenho aqui o que é que farias isso? Porque tenho aqui o testemunho da vizinha.
My wife was a drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her.
Problemas no casamento.
Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't.
Errei, mas
That's all?
foi
You
foi o
got
que eu
more in
tinha.
that goddamn book? Spit it out.
Olha o que eu tinha que meter. Ver revisão de provas. Ai, Jesus. Esqueci-me deste.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I know? Espera aí.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Uou! Queres festa? É? Okay. Então, queres festa? Vai ter
Not
festa.
being rational.
Preso. Por
Call it in and get a
desrespeito à
squad car
autoridade.
dispatch.
Calhar aquela eu
And
devia
check
ter
for
tido
messages.
dúvida, pessoal, não sei.
Keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench.
Ok.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming
Ok,
in.
temos que ir à central, né? Isto é preço por desrespeito à autoridade. Bem, vamos seguir o carro. Vamos até à central primeiro, depois vamos à casa deste tal Alonso Mendes.
Can you drive to this one?
Mas tu a guiar agora, se me apetece.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Vamos falar cá com o marido dela. Entretanto, vocês já sabem, pessoal, no
We have a
último
firm
vídeo,
lead, Captain.
quero
you
comentar
question
sobre
my
o
judgment
que
call?
vocês acham que é um
No, sir.
assassino.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and the public will sleep easier tonight.
Eu também
Vamos
não
lá,
acho
não,
que seja
Phelps.
ele, Phelps. Eu estou com o Phelps. Não sei se... Não acredito que tenha sido ele. Com a forma como ele ficou, como as... não temos provas para incriminar, fora o
Look
bilhete.
good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools.
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
Eu punha mentira,
You're
mas
full of shit, Jacob. The truth is, you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket
No.
wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her.
No.
You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
realmente não tem como provar nada.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Eu vou meter dúvida. Eu acho que vou errar, mas vou meter dúvida porque ele está nervoso. Ele está muito nervoso. Mas eu também não tenho como provar que ele... Oh, Jesus. Deixa cá ver. Ele diz que esteve na cama. Isqueiro, pretexto do marido. E então o gajo levar-te e por não sei quantas vezes e tu... Não de arrombamento. Posso acusá-lo com isto. Deixa ver se dá.
I hope if you ever suffer a loss,
Não é?
people treat you with more dignity than you've been offering me.
Não é?
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
That's not how it was.
Ai não? E
Lying,
agora...
Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Ai não? Então e o testemunho da vizinha, meu? O que é que tens a dizer?
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? It took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Deixa se revirou os olhos. Eu acho que eu aqui está a dizer a verdade, não
I
sei
need a
porquê.
reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always
Eu
puts
não
them
sei.
first.
Eu acho que ele não sabia. Eu acho que ele está a dizer a verdade. Ele
Love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Verdadeira. Aquela primeira não tinha como provar.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
Eu aqui está calmo também. Não foi eu, de
You
certeza.
took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Pois, não consegui. Mas não foi ele.
You failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Eu acho que não foi ele, pessoal. Sinceramente, ainda temos que investigar a casa do outro. Alonso Mendes, cá está.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
Agora sais ou como é que é? Ah, estava a ver que não saías, caralho. Vamos até a casa daquele Alonso Pérez. Não foi o marido, pessoal. Nota-se que não foi o marido. Mas aquela pergunta, a primeira pergunta, não tinha como provar que
Siren might keep people out of your way, Phelps. What do you think?
por mais que ele estivesse a revirar os olhos, eu não tinha como provar que a pessoa estava a mentir. A não ser que me tenha escapado a uma pista, não é?
Don't turn here.
Está a ver? Pá, arranca em vez.
Straight through the next intersection. Through this intersection.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down.
Não, temos um assassino para apanhar, por isso.
Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
You need to turn left at the next junction.
Alonso
Não foi o marido,
Mendez.
pessoal. Eu acho.
Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly. So wait for the next turning and go right.
Vi que eu passei e tudo, mas pronto, está lixo. Bora.
He's only a writer. He can't really help him.
Vamos ao
Mendez,
Mendes.
apartment 16.
Não sei, bora. Alright.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
No quarto andar, ok. Já estamos no
Don't
último
bother
andar.
knocking, just kick the door in.
Toma
Look
lá.
around and see what you can find.
Vamos ver o que é que encontramos.
Incidental.
Nada. Uma caixa de ovos, isto não é nada.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Uma chave.
Circumstantial.
Oh. Tem o mesmo daquele caso do bar. Já apareceu isto no... Olá, o que é que temos aqui?
Gotta get these to Ray.
Ahá, encontramos. M41. Já era. É este. E não é só... Olha aí aqui, pessoal. O batom que eu
Brothers
uso.
could match the color and brand of the body.
Ok. Agora as provas apontam todas. Foi este, nitidamente.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the
Já
blood can be
foi.
typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Estás a...
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Alonso! Stop! LAPD!
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Yes.
Get in and drive.
Toca a perseguir o carro. LAPD! Stop! Imediatamente!
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Podemos buscar. Dá uma razão.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Eu consigo. Vai ali. Vai ali, olha ali.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. I'll try to shoot out his tire. Wish me luck.
Ei, Jesus! Já lhes patifei o carro.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Deitámos o carro, mas pronto, prendemos-o. Caso encerrado. Andar, oh.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Tem que dizer para os lixos. Vais para a câmara de gás, caralho.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Dezoito pistas. Errei 2 perguntas. Pois falta-me uma pista. É deixado por estado de luto enquanto Mendes aguarda preso por uma visita do promotor. Caso encerrado, pessoal. Falta-me uma pista que era para desvendar porque é que ele não estava em casa. Faltou-me uma pista.
This pain,
Está no bar outra vez o caos?
the love you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
The Golden Brains. A borboleta dourada. Um carro. Eixe! E matou assim do nada?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hats are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found
Bem,
the
pessoal,
lady.
vamos embora Vamos acabar o vídeo por aqui e no próximo vídeo vamos começar um novo caso, que é o caso da borboleta dourada. Um abraço a todos, subscrevam o canal, é isso, para não perder os próximos vídeos desta série e de outras séries. Abraço a todos, fui!